Hey guys, so in this video I really wanted to be talking about something that honestly meant a lot to me, especially as someone who's incontinent. It's really interesting for me because Incontrols was inviting the president of one of the Woodstock's hospital, as well as the mayor of Woodstock, and then a Bumblebee. Who am I? So it was just one of those surreal moments I just wanted to share with you guys. I got to film with Incontrols as well, but that is not going to be in this video. That's going to be on their platform. Look forward to that because honestly I'm kind of excited. I want to see what it looks like too. It's like I'm hoping my nystagmus are not knocked up, but it's fine. But yeah, so before I begin this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and for now I hope you guys enjoy this video. When I reached out to Incontrols, I didn't even know what to say. Like, think about it. I've not only been documenting my journey with MS, but I've also done countless trials and reviews on adult diapers in the hopes that one day I'd be able to embrace incontinence while helping my incontinent friends. But that, well, only took 4 years. So the more I thought about it, I thought maybe I could reach out to Incontrols. In my mind, I thought it was bizarre because I really didn't think Incontrols would reply back to my email. But after thinking about how to strategically write out my email, I realized that I had no experience to back up why I even wanted to be working with Incontrols. Oh, but wait. While documenting my MS journey, I was also documenting my journey with incontinence while trying on many of the diapers like the Incontrols. So I thought what better way than to, instead of sending my killer resume that had nothing to do with Incontrols but having more to do with me being an educator, to maybe instead send the links to the videos where I talk about the Incontrols diapers, followed by what I like to think was a well-written email, in the hopes that they would understand where I was coming from, you know, as the incontinent content creator. And then I got invited to the Incontrols grand opening in Woodstock. The travel was about 3 hours and the train ride was about an hour and a half-ish, where Jacob actually picked me up at the station prior to heading to the grocery store because Pri was craving fruits. And then I came across the public bathroom in the train, and I thought it was quite comical because who needs a public bathroom when you're wearing the Incontrols? And then I was at the hotel for 2 nights, and it was quite interesting because there was 2 beds but only 1 free. But the place was very, very nice.
The bow needs to go higher up, doesn't it? Oh man, this is hard to put in.
And this is where Lori gave a speech, and this is where they also cut the red ribbon. Did I really just take a picture with one of the models? Yeah, Pri was kind of fangirling. So this is the room I got to film with the Incontrols, and honestly this entire experience felt so surreal to me, and the guy that you guys just saw was Jacob. Felt a sense of acceptance, specifically with also being young. Like, I'm not used to feeling accepted being young because people always say, oh hey, it's probably just in your head, you're only like 26. And it's like, in my head I thought that was old, but yeah, it's just like sometimes I just feel like people think I'm too young, and like it's like almost like my points are not valid. But it's like with the Incontrols, it's like everything I said was valid, and it was like, you guys are listening to me? Like, stop, I'm not used to this. It was interesting because it's just feeling that sense of belonging was something I've always searched for from people in person, because people in person are a little different from the people from social media. Social media I find to be more accepting and supportive with things, but people in person, it's almost like I have to give them my entire life story for them to understand why I'm having the difficulties I do as a young person. You know how annoying that gets? With the Incontrols, I did not feel that way. With Incontrols, I felt accepted, and it was the best feeling ever because I got to talk to, I think I talked to every single one of the Incontrols people. I may have missed a few people, but honestly, they were just so sweet and genuine, and I just thought everything was just so surreal. And I also got to meet one of the Incontrols models. Like, I knew he was going to be at this event because Jacob told me he would be, but I got to talk to him, and when I saw him, guys, I was like fangirl. Like, I was like, oh, you're that model. You're that model that's on the Incontrols Instagram. And he started smiling and he laughed, and I think I sounded so crazy, but it was fine. He smiled. And I got a picture with him. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, ticked one thing off my bucket list. So I know some of you may be asking, Pri, what did you even wear at this Incontrols event? I actually wore the Incontrol Elite Hybrid, so I brought 4 of them with me for the 2 days I was there. Another thing I want to be talking about was control. I felt control with the Incontrols. That train ride was about an hour and 20 minutes-ish, but honestly, the entire travel there, because it took a lot longer too, and it was a little nerve-wracking for me too, because I'd never been on the train before, or the GO train, so I didn't really know how it worked. And then one of my subscribers, I got to meet at the station, and it was really nice too, because honestly I had zero clue as to where I was even going, because I'm not very smart when it comes to directions. So when it comes to like maps and geography and all of this stuff, like, it stresses me out. Like, what am I talking about? Directions. Okay, yeah, I'm not good at directions. It's really cool too because Erica and I got to, we were hanging out for the first time, and we went out to eat Cinnabons, and these Cinnabons were vegan. And did I mention Erica is also vegan? She's also vegan, and I vibe with her. I vibe with that. So it was really nice because Erica made the whole travel a lot more entertaining for me. And yeah, and then Jacob just met me at the other end of Kitchener Station. So like, honestly, I didn't really have to look at anything map related, so that was really nice. The hotel was really nice too. I went alone to this Incontrols event, specifically because I didn't know who to ask to come with me, but at the same time, I didn't really want anyone to come with me. It was just one of those things I just wanted to do alone. And it just, honestly, it just felt so surreal. Warehouse was really huge. It was really interesting. I mean, like, it was huge and there was a lot of walking, but I was still able to walk. I just had to sit down a couple of times, but that was fine too. But even with that, Jacob, again, was so accommodating with me. Where even with the hotel, he made sure I was on the 2nd floor. And it's the little things that count for me, where I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. So as for the event, it was basically like the ribbon cutting, right? Everything just felt so surreal to me because I got to the Incontrols event, and even at this Incontrols event, after the event was over, I got to go upstairs to take a look at the Incontrols office space. It was really nice. It was really big. The windows were big. It was, oh my gosh. When it came to filming, it was really interesting because I was in the room where everything was like so nicely set up. And it was just really interesting because when I'm filming videos for Bumblebee, like right now, no one's in the room with me. I'm the one that's literally trying to like sit there trying to focus my camera and like trying to like turn it over while trying to focus my vision. Like, it drives me up the wall. But this time, I didn't even have to do that. I didn't have to worry about my double vision or my nystagmus or like trying to focus a camera because that was being done for me. All I had to do was talk. It was just really interesting because I think we filmed honestly for about, I'm gonna say 2 hours, but honestly I lost track of time because I was having a really good time filming with them. After filming, we went out for dinner, so I went out for dinner with Jacob and Rohan, and it was just really nice. I honestly felt like I was hanging out with friends, like, you know, the friends I really don't have in person, but it was really nice because they were so sweet and genuine. I honestly had a really good time. So that's pretty much it to my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this video because I'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for when Incontrols posts videos with me in it because honestly I'm excited to see them too. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and check out my blog. I'll post the links down below as always. And I also have the Incontrols Me Dry series playlist in my playlist section on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to go check that out, that'd be cool too. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. That will be up soon. So bye guys.